It's been 8 years since LeBron James took his talents to Southern California to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been a good run, and he even won a championship there, but all good things eventually come to an end. Per NBA insider Ethan J. Skolnick, that end is already here. Talking on SiriusXM NBA radio, he pointed out that the Lakers were acting like a team that was trying to get rid of him. LeBron James' days with the Lakers might be coming to an end. This feels to me like the Lakers want to get out of LeBron James' business. They want to pivot. He doesn't like not to be celebrated, Skolnick said. It just feels like he recognizes he's not their priority anymore, and that's created some tension, some friction, and that's why we've seen Rich Paul come out and said and hinting things in this regard. The Lakers didn't offer him a contract extension or another deal, so he can essentially become a free agent after the season. His agent, however, clarified that they didn't ask for an additional year, either. Despite all that, Rich Paul made it loud and clear that James has a no-trade clause and hasn't requested a trade, so even if he does leave, it might not be the season. LeBron James could return to Cleveland, but not this year. With that in mind, other teams will be keeping tabs on James. Assuming he doesn't retire after this season, he will have multiple suitors in free agency, even at this age. Per Cavaliers Nation, an unnamed NBA executive believes that list could include the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next season is a big year for Cleveland, the executive said. Tyrese Halliburton is out. Jason Tatum is most likely out. The East is wide open. It's there for the Cavaliers to take. They should win the conference next season. There's no excuses. And once you get to the finals, anything can happen. I actually think they match up really well against OKC. Of course, they might only be interested in making a run at James if they fail to go the distance this season, given that James' relationship with the ownership hasn't always been good. I'll tell you this right now. If the Cavaliers don't win it all next season, I can see them going hard after LeBron. Everyone knows Dan Gilbert wants to win a title without him, but if they can't, adding LeBron to that group would be a cheat code. I know he'll be 42, but it's LeBron. He will always be an elite force, he added. James is inching closer to the end of the line, but unlike most 42-year-olds transitioning into a new job, he will have no shortage of options to choose from. The Los Angeles Lakers' latest move shows they are 100% all in on Luka Dončić leading the team for the future. According to Mark Stein, the Lakers have hired strength and conditioning coach Jeremy Holsapple. He was previously with the Dallas Mavericks and is a friend of Dončić, meaning Los Angeles is betting on his weight loss as a long-term change. The Lakers are hiring Jeremy Holsapple as their new head strength and conditioning coach, Stein wrote on X. As Dallas Athletic Performance Director, Holsapple was named as the NBA's top strength and conditioning coach in March 2021. After his weight loss and contract extension with the Lakers, it is officially the summer of Luka Dončić in Los Angeles. The team has made the 26-year-old their main priority, bringing in players and now coaches to the franchise to fit around him in hopes of the Slovenian finishing his career in La La Land. Lakers' newest hire. Holsapple is well known around the league, specifically for his work done with the Mavericks as their athletic performance director from 2013 to 2024. In an in-depth story written by ESPN in April, uncovering the struggles between Dončić and Dallas in the months leading up to the blockbuster trade for Anthony Davis, Holsapple was highlighted as someone Dončić had trust in. While Nico Harrison was overhauling the team's athletic performance staff, Holsapple was one member who was fired from the team because of his increased influence in team decision-making. Along with him, Casey Smith, a 20-year employee of the Mavericks, was fired by Harrison, which was a major domino in the strained relationship between the star and the team. Smith's unceremonious departure was followed by the dismissals of athletic performance director Jeremy Holsapple and manual therapist Casey Spangler in June, only days removed from Dallas' appearance in the NBA Finals, Tim McMahon wrote. Smith, Holsapple, and Spangler were all longtime Mavs employees who had helped Dončić, a Slovenian who spent his adolescence in Spain, make the major cultural transition after coming to Dallas as a teenager. Along with winning the NBA's award for Best Strength and Conditioning Coach in 2021, Holsapple was reportedly the Mavs' point man in the union with Dončić's body team, according to McMahon. After being traded mid-season, Dončić played in a career-low 50 games last year on both the Mavericks and Lakers due to multiple injuries. Now with Holsipple, his presence gives Los Angeles a bit more hope that Dončić will remain healthy and in better shape for what is expected to be deep playoff runs in each of the next few years. The summer of Luka Dončić. Since Dončić wasn't directly working with Holsipple before his recent weight loss and body transformation, his move to the Lakers means he will likely be in even better shape before next season and in the future. Along with hiring one of Dončić's top guys from the Mavericks, the Lakers have proved he is their priority. They signed him to a 3-year, $165 million extension, keeping him in Los Angeles until at least the summer of 2028. After that, he has the chance to sign a deal worth more than $400 million that would keep him in Southern California for the first half of the 2030s decade. Whether the Lakers manage to keep LeBron James for the final years of his career after the season, as well as other key players like Austin Reeves, all they seem to care about right now is keeping Dončić happy. The latest hiring of Holsipple proves that, and regardless of James' thoughts about not being the top star on the team, Dončić is the face of the Lakers going forward. "We have what we need to compete for the championship," Dončić said at his press conference, confirming his contract extension. "I'll try to win every game no matter what, and we got some new great guys on the team, so you know we're going to go for it." Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka echoed that statement, saying, "I think every year we're on an infinite cycle to try to improve this team and win championships, and we'll stay committed to that work. The best young basketball player in the universe joins for the long-term future, the best sports franchise on the globe." LeBron James has been with the Los Angeles Lakers since 2018, but the landscape is shifting. Having acquired Luka Dončić, this NBA offseason is making it clear that the franchise is prioritizing its future with the Slovenian superstar and building around him. For LeBron, the goal remains clear. If he can add to his tally of 4 NBA championships, it will add to his GOAT case. And while the Lakers have improved, it's hard to say that they'll be champions next season. Stephen A. Smith certainly thinks James will have to go elsewhere for his 5th ring. Getting specifically to LeBron, "Why don't you just come back to the Cleveland Cavaliers and end your career?" Smith said on ESPN's First Take. "This cannot be disputed. He'd have a better chance of winning the championship in Cleveland than he would in LA. You come back to Cleveland. You bring the chip back to Cleveland, and you say goodbye as a 5-time champion. If LeBron were back in Cleveland, Cleveland is the favorite." While the idea of LeBron winning another ring in Cleveland to end his glorious career sounds incredible on paper, it's next to impossible. The Cavs can't combine contracts to trade for him, and their luxury tax situation means they couldn't even sign him if the Lakers bought James out. If there is to be a reunion, it will be in 2026, when James is a free agent. Until then, these are all just fantasies. The King will be focused on winning in LA anyway.